Well, it's that time again. Outer Points Productions is about to go live with another Knockout Challenge match. Join me, Little Cheddar, and my guest live at the Varsity Club in Oshkosh, Wisconsin, as we will be delivering some of the best mediocre commentary in the business. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the match, and don't forget to jump in the chat and say hello. Please take the time to subscribe to our YouTube channel, hit that like button, and share it with all your friends. Thank you so much for tuning in. See you right after this word from our fabulous sponsors.
Dumper Dan's charter fishing fleet in the Port of Sheboygan is Wisconsin's proven charter fishing leader, running the most trips and catching the most fish. Enjoy great fishing for trout and salmon aboard one of our 6 fully equipped modern charter boats with experience and professional crews. See why Dumper Dan's is the most popular name in the industry. We offer fishing and lodging packages featuring the best in riverfront condos and hotel accommodations. Half or 3/4 day trips available, so call to make your reservations today or log on to dumperdan.com. Dumper Dan's charter fishing fleet, Wisconsin's proven charter fishing leader.
Welcome, everyone, to Outer Points Productions and the Knockout Challenge Series studio, located here inside of the Varsity Club in Oshkosh, Wisconsin. That gentleman sitting right next to me, he is not the Invisible Man. He is known as the Can't Get Out, the Sandbagger himself, Mr. Chris Green.
Good evening, everybody.
Put your hands together for Mr. Green. Thank you very much. Thank you. We'll wait for the applause to slow down a little bit. We got
I have a huge following.
huge crowd here today just for Chris Green. Not. Anywho, we are still in round number 1 of the Ultimate KO Challenge. 8-ball, that is, because I say that for a reason, because 15-ball is going to be coming in 10 days.
15-ball?
Yep. I mean, yeah. On the 15th, we're going to have 10-ball in 10 days. Somewhere around. Never mind. Son of a.
Keep drinking over here, buddy. Keep drinking.
Here's why I'm talking funny today. Moving right along. All right, let's get out to the long view and take a look at the rules and format of today's match. I'm guessing that pretty much everybody that is here in the chat already knows, but we're going to go over it anyway because at a later date, some of the fans or family or friends or relatives of both of the players are going to go back and watch this match. So then they're going to get a better understanding as to what the heck is going on. A lot of people are, well, I shouldn't say that, but we have many viewers that are not pool players, which is really cool.
Yep.
Started out with a 32-player field. We're down to, I think, 24 now. We've lost 8 along the way. It is single elimination. UPL 8-ball rules with some changes and to fit the KO challenge.
A couple minor modifications.
Alternate break. Best 2 out of 3 sets. We are playing under a 30-minute match timer tonight because it is an even race.
Nice.
Or even up score, it's called. Also have a 30-second shot clock with 1 30-second extension. After the break, they actually get 1 minute to go back and get their playing cue and exchange their playing cue for their break cue and figure out what suit they're going to take. It is all ball fouls. And as I had already mentioned, there are some matches that have a spot. And that is for every 50 points of Fargo gap in between the two players, they get 1 game with a max of 5. No, it could not be any more than 5 game spot. That'd be really hard to make up. But every game spotted, there is 5 minutes added to the match clock to try to even it out. So, again, I've mentioned it before. This is all beta testing, but so far I think it's going pretty well.
Yep.
No jump cues. Other than that, I'm going to leave this right here, and I'm going to go out and explain all of these rules to the players. I think they know most of them already. And then Chris is going to change the camera, and we're
we'll
going to
have
do a
the
leg.
Yes, sir. Good evening, everybody. Salsa Man, Jeff Seidel, hello. Kyle, hello. Pete Besta, hello. We're all in for another exciting match. Have some drama. A little drama and excitement. I'm sure, as most of you know, Dale will probably show it as you'll see some balls come up on the table. He'll explain to the players the difference between a clean combo and a dirty combo to try and pick your suit, whether you want solids or stripes. So what that is meant is after the break, it's open break. So if you drop a ball, you get to keep shooting, but you can still pick either solids and or a stripe. You don't have to take what fell. But the catch is, like in BCA rules, you can go, oh, I want the solid because that solid ball's sitting in the corner, but there's a stripe sitting in front of it. I'm going to hit the stripe to take solids and pocket the solid, in which case then I get solids. You cannot do that in UPL. So it has to be what they call a clean combo. So if you want solids, you have to hit a solid into a solid to pocket that ball. Also, you cannot have a stripe in the middle of the combo when taking either a solid or the stripe for your opening shot. So it can't be like a solid, stripe, solid to pocket that ball. That is also still a dirty combo. It's like you see on the table where Dale's got the 7, the 13, and the 1. You can't hit the 7 into the 13 to pocket the 1 off the break to get solids. You have to do like what's set up now is that 7 and 1. You have to hit that clean combo. So that's one of the goofy rules. Yeah, Salsa Man, I brought Cheddar in over the weekend on Sunday. I brought him in a couple little fireballs. Last year I won, well actually the wife won a giant wheelbarrow full of alcohol, and that thing was just full of fireball single shots, or the little tiny bottles. So I brought Dale in a couple of little tiny bottles since I've learned he likes fireball so much. I thought we'd gotten rid of most of it, but we still have some. And that'll actually be one of the giveaway baskets the wife and I are setting up for the Ronald McDonald charity, one of the booze baskets you can try and win. I believe there are 2 regular-sized bottles of Fireball in that one, and I think there's like 6 or 7 little mini bottles in that basket. All Fireball. I personally, I'm an Applejack guy. I don't like Fireball that much. Doesn't Dale look pretty on the stream? That camera had a zoom, I'd zoom in on him. So how was everybody's day? Pretty good? He's probably talking about some of the other rules. Yeah, now he's pointing out to the guys the rack pattern. 8 ball has to be on the spot. the game is full slop. So once you justify whether you want solids or stripes, doesn't matter how it gets there. You could be shooting at the 13, miss the 13 with like a 2-rail draw. Let's say the guy hits the 7, gets the cue ball off the 7, and that 14 drops in the corner. You keep shooting. Even though, we knew you intentionally meant to drop that 13. Are the Fargo's locked in? The bracket shows 50-point difference. Oh, 50 right on the nose. Yeah, one player might have been locked in a point lower or a point higher. I don't know. I'll let Dale answer that question. That's his responsibility. Poor soul. All right, we're gonna leg. Switch to the overhead view so you can see the leg. We'll see who gets to break first. Ooh. Rick hit that a little hard, but he still won it because Tom hit it a little too soft. So Rick wins the break. All right, let's have some fun. Yes, most tournaments we have players locked in when they sign up. Because I think we had one person in one of our 499 and unders that came in at like a 501 or a 502 because they went up a couple points from when we took the initial sign up and they paid their money. So usually most tournaments either at sign up or at least when you pay for your sign up, that's when you lock in your rate. Welcome back.
Oh, thanks. All right, so we do have an even race, which always makes it much, much better.
Dave Peters says somebody should be getting a spot because it's exactly 50-point spread.
It is not exactly 50-point spread. It is 446 and 495. It is 49 points. Pretty darn close.
Yep. Oh, dry, huh? I thought I heard something drop. All right. Rick choosing to go with stripes.
All right, so I do have the ability, and I agree with everybody what they are saying. I am going to look up because I put in their Fargo
when they sign up.
The day that they sign up.
Yep.
So.
And that's what I said. I said probably one of them went up a point or two since they signed up. Hello, Adam. Welcome to the stream.
This is one of those things that you don't expect would ever happen, but when you have to expect the unexpected at all costs. You try to think of things that might happen, but sometimes it just doesn't. So on the date of sign up, Tom Follis was $4.95 and Rick Holmes was $4.45, which is exactly 50 points. So I must go chat with the players. I don't think it would be appropriate to do it in the middle of a run, though.
Nope. Ooh.
All right.
Little oopsie oops on that one. Adam, you're mean. Hello, Todd. Welcome to the stream. All right. So 27, 28.
All right. We are back in action. And Dave Peters, thank you for pointing that out. So in this, this is something that I can't allow to keep happening. This, especially from my part. Making up all the flyers and everything. I do miss things. I've put in the wrong dates. I've put you've probably seen it before if you've seen some of the flyers. It says the thirst or the forced or the number 5 and then ND at the end. The
right.
Fifth, yeah. I do make mistakes. But that's a mistake that I can't afford to have happen any other times.
Yeah, that might mess up the players a little bit.
So it's good to catch now. Yep, we actually need to add, after this game, we need to add 5 minutes to the match clock as well.
I know. He likes running that clock down, baby.
Ooh, that is bad for Rick Holmes right now. Having that 5 roll up tight to the 11 puts Tom in the driver's seat.
Nice cut.
Yeah, I don't think I would have wanted to see that fall, though. I wouldn't have wanted to make that. Ooh. He might be going aggressive. He may have the angle to draw right back into this 11.
Yep,
But he's
break it out.
going to have to get fortunate to get a shot. Look at this. Wow. He's a what, Fargo? I'm sorry? Excuse me?
That was a nice shot. Let's see if he can finish it. Nope. A little misjudgment on that angle.
Loading up on some serious inside English to try to get over.
Try and get up for that 5
Oh,
ball.
my goodness. Wow. The only place on the table that, unless he's hooked behind an outer point somewhere, that he didn't want to be or that he couldn't get was behind the 8 ball.
Yep.
But fortunately for him, all he does is have to tap this 5 ball, just get a hit, and he's going to leave Todd in a very difficult position. Or just play a
there
beautiful
we go.
safe.
Nice.
Holy crap.
That was very well done.
What's going on, Dan Vogel?
Hello, Dan. Good for you coming to the stream. It's a nice, relaxing,
For who?
I don't know, for the viewers. Nice hit.
Well, if that keeps spinning, if that keeps going,
Ooh.
almost. You're going to ask Todd Jewell and Pete Sorsey from last night. Todd, obviously, in the chat. If you think it can't happen on this table, you're wrong.
Right?
Last night we seen almost anything and everything happen in that match. If I remember correctly, Pete should have easily won that first set 3-1 and missed a very critical shot, allowing Todd to come back and tie it up at 2 each. And total reverse.
29. That was Rick, right? Yep. All right, back under control.
All right, that game took 4.5 minutes, so. But major, I shouldn't say major, not at this point, but now Tom is down by 2.
Hello, Craig Bear. Good evening. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the match.
Woo! I'll tell you what, it's better that he ended up scratching the way that he did, because that cue ball, had it flown off the table, would have been ball in hand anywhere on the table for Rick. And that thing was flying all over the place. So good thing for him that it ended up being just a scratch in the side.
I did add the time.
Yeah, I think there's a delay on the stream. Good evening, Pete. I forgot to say hello to, well, I didn't forget, but I keep getting distracted by everything else. Got to say hi to all of our viewers.
Right.
Of course, Fred Renner in there at wearing the number 1 crown in the very beginning, but I think that might have switched. What's going on, Jeff Seidel? Chris Green, we're just going to ignore him.
Right.
Kyle Vertel tuning in from Wapacker. Of course, Dave Peters tuning in from Fond du Lac. Adam from Troy. Not east or west or anything like that. It's just Troy, from what I understand. I think Adam might be doing some illegal carcinogens down there, but that's none of my business. Todd Jewell, of course, tuning in from Sheboygan. The Jewel of Sheboygan. Dan Vogel tuning in from Wisconsin Rapids area. Craig Bear. Craig, where's home for you? You're in the chat all the time. I'm not sure where you live. Oh, Fred Renner, you just dropped down to the number 2 crown. That's got to hurt.
Right.
Pete Beshta overtook first place.
Way to go, Pete.
Well, I really like Tom's pace here, and I like the way that he's shooting.
Yep. He's got to figure out something for that eight ball, though. Yep.
That's going to be a sum and a bub.
Ooh, Adam says it is East Troy, not Central or West, but
well, there
East.
is no West Troy. And I don't think there is, oh no, don't get behind that 12. Oh my goodness.
Whoopsie.
Well, that's brutal. That's just naughty. That is so wrong.
Well, and Craig Bear says he's from the Menominee Falls area. Ooh,
that's a good hit. That's a really good hit.
Yeah, nice hit.
That would have been disaster had he given Rick Holmes ball in hand on the 12 ball. That would have been another win, and very difficult to come back from 3-0 in 20 minutes.
Fred says he'll be back to number 1 by the end of the match.
No, it's froze.
Oh. Ooh, nice little save.
Now he might get ball in hand. So Adam Granatella is working on, or was working on, a time clock. A match
nice
clock
hit.
for us. So, Adam, just so you know, I tried hitting the link for that clock, and nothing came up. Just so you know. All right, here's a question for everybody. Answer this in the chat. How many times have you been to Alpine Valley? I'll answer it first. By last count, I think I was there 17 times. 17 different concerts I've been to Alpine.
4.
See who can beat that.
Actually went there for the Grateful Dead. So I was actually there for 3 days.
Damn.
Sleeping in the back seat of my car.
The Grateful Dead, were you there when... Isn't that when he died in the helicopter crash?
Could be. I don't know. Had a couple buddies that really wanted to go really bad, so they needed a driver.
Oh, man. I tell you, he hit that 12 so well, but he had draw on it instead of a nice follow shot. If this goes in, I was going to say, holy cow, that would have been a hell of a shot.
Right?
I'll tell you what, he did not leave Rick with an easy shot on anything.
Nope.
Joel Menina, he's been there twice. Heather Green, not sure who that is. Is it? She's got the same last name as you do.
Yeah, she does.
Weird. Are you guys related?
No.
You might make the 8 on this shot.
Oh, trying to play safe.
That's not the worst thing.
Nope.
I think I'd actually kick at this. Yeah, no, I wouldn't.
Nah, because if you bank it and miss, you block the pocket for the 9.
Great. Great shot.
Yeah, very nice shot.
Good out. Well, that puts the match right back to where we started. Each player winning one game. Oh, wait. Yeah.
Yep.
It's hard when you start at minus. Math is hard.
It is.
It's not Common Core. Heather Green says she won because she's never been there before. No, I don't think so. That's not winning. Stevie Ray Vaughan. Yes. Adam said his first one was Huey Lewis in 1985. Last one was 2008 East Troy Community Band. My first concert at Alpine Valley was Foreigner and Boston. And I think that was 84, 85, somewhere around there. But it had rained. I'll never forget it. It had rained the night before, and it was just a mudslide.
Yep.
It was so much fun because there were naked women everywhere, sliding up and down the grass hills.
Nice.
Been to Ozfest. Seen Rush as well. I think the last concert I was there, we seen Jimmy Buffett 3 years ago. 3 or 4 years ago, something like that. Obviously before he died last year. It's hard. It would be hard to see him in concert now.
Correct. Unless they put it on the Jumbotron and a rerun. Adam says, mud at Alpine Valley? No way.
Yeah, right. Todd Jewell, you are correct. And if I'm not working on it, Adam Granatella is. But that means I have to put up another TV somewhere on the other end of the room. I'll tell you what, the players are getting treated like professionals
Right?
now. That's not a bad thing. Unless they complain. Then they're just like professionals.
Right.
Just kidding. Todd Jewell has never been to Alpine Valley. Dude, what are you waiting for?
Right?
It's one of the best music venues on the planet.
It's been a long time since I've been there, but yeah.
Your wife said she's seen Vince Neil and Van Halen. Boston was, I would say, probably was one of my all-time favorites, without a doubt. And then
Ooh, barely beat that one.
my next favorite was the Zac Brown Band at Alpine. That was a really good show.
Fleetwood Mac. It's one of my favorite ones at Alpine Valley.
Oh, look at Todd Jewell just thinking. I actually could do that.
What's that?
Put a TV on top of the booth.
Yeah.
The hard part is, though, I wouldn't be
We
able to tell.
would have room here. But then we couldn't tell if it...
Not in the booth, on top of the booth.
Oh, then you got to
on the
look
top.
up.
But the problem is then I can't tell if it's working or not. But it'd be easier to wire that, hardwire it,
Yep.
you know. Just poke a hole into the ceiling over there and run another.
I'd hang it on the inside here.
No, we have enough going on the inside. Chad Johnson tuning in from Vegas. The city of lost wages.
Foul.
That was a foul. I would find a way for first order of business, I think, is getting that 15 somewhere in play.
Yep.
Is
As he plans on playing it off the 12 in the side. Nope. Oh,
nice
there you
shot.
go.
That's a great shot.
That was an awesome shot. Nice job
Put
getting that
some
15.
really good reverse English on that. I'll tell you what, for a $4.95 Fargo, he plays some damn good pool.
Yep.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
A little bit of a tester.
Yeah. Quite a bit of a tester now.
Nice speed. Beautiful.
Wow. Great shot.
Beautiful shot.
And guess what, folks? We're all tied up.
1-1. We have a match.
Chad Johnson, what are you doing out in Vegas? You setting up for a show or something? Are you out there with Jacoby? What you doing?
You didn't take me along? Yeah, I've been reading. Speaking of Vegas, I read been watching Facebook. I belong to a couple of biker pages, and there's a guy out there. They're crying $17 for a corn dog and chips. There, he's like, I thought I got raped on prices at Vegas. Sturgis has got that beat.
$17 for a corn dog at Sturgis?
Yes.
Come on, that's mental.
Talk about gouging. Holy cow!
And it costs like 15 cents to make a freaking corn dog. Yep. Chad's working the lathe, as always.
Nice.
Hello, Roger Pregler. I have to talk to you again today. For the love of all that is.
Hello, Roger.
Yeah, whatever.
I haven't talked to him yet today, so I'm
you
good.
should be thanking Roger.
Thanking him for what? Not talking to him?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Salsa Man says his most memorable concert was Kiss at the amphitheater at Summerfest. He was in the Kiss Army as a kid. Wow. His boys were painted up like Gene Simmons and Paul Stanley. That's awesome.
Oopsie.
I'm trying to think of the fourth Kiss member. Gene Simmons, Paul Stanley, Ace Frehley, and come on, somebody help me out. Who was the fourth? Ringo Starr, right? Just kidding. It's the Beatles. Madonna? Is it Madonna?
Madonna.
Who's going to be the first?
Oh, beautiful attempt on that 6-ball.
Chad's actually putting a Peter Chris. That's it. Todd Jewell. Petrol Chris. Let's talk about John Kramer for a bit. I like talking smack about John Kramer, but this time I can't. He's the creator, founder, president, CEO, all kinds of different titles for the Wisconsin Billiards Hall of Fame, which is a nonprofit organization that recognizes and honors the individuals who have made a profound impact in billiards through exemplary talents, dedication, and their contributions to the sport in our state. They work tirelessly to preserve the history of these individuals and act as a foundation of support. I've said this, 1,000 times already on all of my streams combined. If you're not a member of the Wisconsin Wisconsin Billiards Hall of Fame, shame on you.
Right?
And I mean that. Shame on you. For $40 for 5 years, you can help support what John Kramer does. That's not asking very much. If you love the game, you should be a member. Somewhere in betwixt all of these little inputs, I have
Over the rainbow.
Where is it?
Ooh, nice
Yikes.
try on the breakout. Ooh, buried the 10 though, trying it. And now the 10 and the 15 are buried. Ooh, I wouldn't be doing this. I'd be kicking at that 10. Keep that 3-ball tied up.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be doing this either. Wow.
Oh, nice
really good hit,
attempt. Yeah. Came closer to popping that in the side corner pocket than I thought he would. So nice attempt. So once again, Tom's got a pretty open table, but he's got only a limited couple of chances of breaking that 8-ball out.
And this is not one of them, I don't think.
Not anymore.
Might be able to put a lot of... Never mind.
Nope.
I think he's going to play the bank. That is a foul. Nothing hit a rail. Good call on himself.
The Mummies? Never heard of them.
I've never heard of the Mummies either. It was a good movie.
Yeah, even the one with Tom Cruise wasn't bad.
I like the movie, The Mummy. The Mummy 2 was not very good.
Oh, that stupid clock.
Didn't need that going off in the middle of a shot.
Right? And I was trying to get to it again quick.
Brendan Fraser. I was trying to think of the name of the main actor in the Mummy movies. Brendan Fraser, and then I don't know if he did any movies after the Mummy because he got larger.
Right?
Then again, I've gotten larger too. I'm not judging, just stating a fact.
Just stating the fact.
And I am larger. I'm not taller, but I am bigger. Holy cow! He's gonna cut this 8-ball all the way down. Extension. He is going to attempt this 8-ball all the way in the upper left-hand corner. Whee! Let it ride. And that is not going to go in. And he may have just given up that game to Rick Holmes. I hope this goes just like last night. We get tied at 2 apiece. For the first set, the second set, and the third set.
Right?
A pool tip, Fred. He's putting a tip on a pool cue. Uh-oh. This is not good shape. This is very steep. I mean, it's still makeable, but left himself very steep. That cue ball may end up right where it is now after he makes that 15 or in worse position.
Right? Yeah, the Mummy with Tom Cruise wasn't bad.
Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
What?
There's a mummy movie with Tom Cruise.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen that. I don't think I ever want to. Uh-oh, that one's not going in. The Vincent Didio strikes again. That son of a... All right, it's all up to Rick Holmes because it's his break to come back and break and run and tie up this match.
Probably a leather one.
Rick Holmes wins the very first game, and then Tom proceeds to come back and win the next 3. I love you, Fred. I think everybody should keep Fred in your... Whether you are a spiritual person or not, keep him in your good thoughts and your prayers and whatever you need to send some good vibes his way, because he has 56 injections that he has to give himself over the next, well, I guess 56 days, right? For yet another infection in his foot.
Ouch.
So I know Fred would greatly appreciate it if you did.
That does not sound like fun.
Had a pick line. You had a pick line put in a couple of days ago, right, Fred?
Well, that's not so bad then if you got a pick line. That's my wife.
But either way, he's got to give himself all kinds of antibiotics and so on for the next 55 days to try and get rid of that infection. What's going on, Al Holden? Tuning in from the state penitentiary.
Yeah.
Obviously, recess again.
Recreation time in the room.
In the yard. Al's out in the yard. Trust me, he's not blowing leaves or anything else. He's not doing any landscaping or... He's sharpening a shiv. Love you, buddy. Who else has one of their all-time favorite movies as, because I just said sharpening a shiv, Shawshank Redemption.
That was a great movie.
I mean, that is one of my all-time favorites.
That had a nice plot twist at the end that I didn't see quite coming.
On the island?
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Stealing all the money. That was great.
I like it when the warden shot himself. That was one of my favorite parts.
Right?
Although, I would have liked to see him suffer some more.
Right? Sit in a prison that he made everybody's life crap.
Good hit on the 12 ball. This is not good for Rick, because there's only 40 seconds left in the match clock. And all Tom has to do is call an extension. And set number 1 is over with.
Yep. Yeah, or play a game, and there you go. 30 seconds. You're going to have to pocket another ball.
This would be like the worst time to foul.
With 9 seconds left?
Right. All right, that'll do it.
Pee break.
You're very welcome, Fred. You know as well as I do, and all the older folks out there, the older we get, everybody's going through something, without a doubt. That's whatever the case may be, whether it be illness or a death in the family or who knows, loss of job. You got to move. You have to have a tooth removed. There's 1,000 different things that can happen in life, obviously. So I just try to keep that in mind. Everybody's going through. And shout out to Todd Jewell. And I hope he's not going to get mad at me for mentioning this on the air, but just found out he had a heart attack 3 weeks ago. So, nobody knows when our expiration date is. I don't know if I'd want to know when my expiration date is. I think I'd rather be surprised. But, yeah, try to keep that in mind. Everybody's going through something. And none of us are getting out of this alive. So,
Nope, he locked me out. He doesn't want me back.
I forgot who. All right, players are back. Tom's break. He is -1. And we are going to update the clock.
35.
And we are good. It's good. It's good. Yeah, so what I had mentioned, we could have been going to Todd Jewell's funeral instead of, live streaming his match last night. That's...
Yeah, what happened to Todd?
Oh, yeah, you were going to get or went to the bathroom. Todd had a heart attack 3 weeks ago.
Oh, that's right. I remember you mentioned that yesterday. Yep.
So, funny story. If you look at Tom Follis on the left and you look at his hat, I just realized this day before yesterday. We were talking about it right before the match tonight, that he has a Whistling Straits hat on. So Tom has actually been at Whistling Straits as a caddy for the past 3 years. So the reason I tell you that story is we obviously we have the same boss or my old boss is Pat Brooks. Super great guy. Lives in Manitowoc. He's been there forever. But the accident that I got into on the way back from caddying one night is what almost took my life. I mean, I was in the hospital for 4 days, had to have reconstruction of my ankle, 3 broken ribs, internal injury, all kinds of stuff, whatever. So you just never know when your last day is coming, right?
Amen to that.
But that's what took me out of caddying permanently. That's what ended my caddy career. Was that jackass that hit me. What's going on, Maya Hookstra? What is happening in your neck of the woods? That's a great shot. That was a fabulous shot to get that six ball out of there, and
I'll leave on
he's
the
got
one.
Perfect on the one. This is a good start for Rick yet again. So if he can clean up this rack, now he's putting all the pressure on Tom being up 2 games. And there's the comment. Oh, he smokes.
Yeah, even he's going, whoo!
Almost got the commentator's curse. Not the worst leave.
Nope.
He can cut the 2. He could cut the 5 if he wanted to. So there has been, for those, especially Fred Renner, there's been a schedule change this week. There was going to be a match between Vincent Didio and Rick Chamberlain on Thursday. That is no longer going to happen. It is postponed until next Thursday due to family obligations. So this Thursday is going to be canceled, but tomorrow night is still on, and that match is between drum roll, please.
Unfortunate little miss by Tom there.
None other than the Mad Apple's best tournament director, Mr. Fong Wen, and taking on Rudy McGill Jr., who is a 648 Fargo. So there is I think he's given up, for sure 1 game. Oh, my goodness.
Ooh, whoopsie. All right, chance for Tom to get back into it. Tie up the match at 0. Hardest ball to get on is the 10 ball. Could try and get down there right now off that 12. Ooh, almost.
Yeah, he put himself
in a little bit of no man's land there.
Yeah, now he's going to have to spin this in the upper right, now upper left, and come around for the 10. Oop. Yeah, and he's like, yeah, here, why don't you just take this game, Rick? I don't want it. Totally up to you. So we don't have to ever go through this again. I'm going to check Fargo's for tomorrow. Oh, Fong went down 1 point. And Rudy went up 1 point. Cool. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. No. Outer point saves him.
Man, I'll tell you, he's really moving that cue ball around where it not necessary. Letting that cue ball fly, that will get you in trouble at some point.
Yes, it will.
You can get away with it for just so long. Then it's going to bite you right in the rear. Well, either way, it's a one-game spot tomorrow.
Nice. So tomorrow will also be a 35-minute matches.
Yep. Rudy's going to be coming up here with a very vengeful look on his face, I can promise you. I got to play Rudy for the first time in many, many years in, I think, was that 3.0. That was the still spinning the wheel.
Oh, okay.
And I played Rudy my first match, and we played 9-ball. Played very well that night. And then I ran into Scott Kugel.
Oops.
Yeah, I remember being tied 6-6. We took a break, and then things did not go my way after that. Well, Tom has painted himself into the same corner that he did in set number 1, being down 2-0. So he's got to come back and make up that difference and maybe pull ahead.
Ooh, nice little rub there.
I think this is the first time ever I'm going to be giving a shout out to Mrs. Cheddar, who is actually at home watching right now. Because
Nice.
that does not happen very often. She's giving me suggestions on the scoreboard, which I really like. Yeah, the unfortunate and everybody knows too that if you've been watching for the last couple of weeks, this is the scoreboard that is made by the UPL. I'm sorry, I shouldn't say it that way. It's made by a different company, but used by the UPL. It was made for the UPL. So there's no way that I can change that without making my own scoreboard completely. Then I have to get it to work with... Man, I don't want to go through all that again. I really don't. But anyway, shout out to Mrs. Cheddar. You will never, ever see that lovely lady in the chat. I'm not. Oh, there you go. Fred Renner says, hello, Lisa. I think so as well, Todd. There's really not been like blowout matches, where the score is so lopsided. I think it's been entertaining. We've had 2 6-ball shootouts already. How does that cue ball stay there? Are you kidding me? Look at how deep this cue ball is inside of that pocket. I don't even know if he can he get a hit.
Jail.
Oh, he's kicking at the 3 ball. This still might hit the. That was unbelievable. And
it drops it in. Nice.
Man, I'll tell you, if I was him, I'd be playing that 7 off the rail off the 10 right now.
Yep. I like this, though. Get rid of your... Uh-oh.
Oh, goodness. Baby Cheddar tuning in as well. The scoreboard from hell. How you doing, Baby Cheddar?
Hot tub.
This is probably going to bite Tom Follis right in the rectal area for scratching on that 2-ball.
Yep.
Now he's going to be down by 3 games.
Right? That's what I'm saying. Dale's got a hot tub, and he hasn't let us know this information?
Duh. Why would I tell you?
So we could come over and have a hot
That's
tub
why
party.
That's why I don't tell you. That's exactly the reason why you don't know.
I know now.
And actually, so we got, I shouldn't even say that. So Mrs. Cheddar ordered one off Amazon. So it's, you got to blow it up. It's one of the
one of the blow-up
inflatable
ones?
But it's
Cool.
a 4-person hot tub. And it's pretty, I don't go in it. I've been in it twice, I think, in the last 2 years. She's had it for 2 years. I'm not a hot tub person, especially
Oh, my God.
in the
I'd
summer.
be in that thing every day.
Well,
Helps my back.
Maybe you and Mrs. Cheddar can hang out together. No. Oh, Vincent strikes again. Oh, that Didio guy. He is a jerk.
Right? Well, Tom needs this, though.
Yeah, without being Captain Obvious. Here, let me try this way. I actually, Collins knew he said this on Post Up the other night when commentators, and I've done it before too, there's a huge difference between 2-2 and 3-1. Well,
Nice shot.
No kidding. Yeah. 2 games or 0. Anyway, I'm not even going to do it. I want to, but I'm not going to.
It's by how you got the infection in your foot, Fred. Oh, it's Al that said he was there when they were gone.
Oh,
Ouch.
my gosh. Tom, what did you just do? You know what? I don't want this game either. Let's just make it 3-0, shall we?
Right? Go to that third
Why
set.
not do a third set? You guys are jerks. Not funny.
It's funny. I don't care who you are. That's funny crap right there.
I was talking about it earlier. Now if I can find it again. This is how inexpensive it is to become a member of the Wisconsin Billiards Hall of Fame. 1 year. Ooh, $10. Like 1 drink at the bar or 2 drinks at the bar on a Friday evening. For an entire year as a member. 3 years, $25. 5 years for $40. Membership sales are down. Become a member today or we're going to charge you $40 for the stream. That's not going to happen. But scratching the side, I'll tell you what, if I am Rick Holmes right now, I am going to be
Milking out the clock.
Yeah, just taking my sweet time on every single shot.
Little arm floaters. That's hilarious.
I have little orange arm floaties. They're cheese flavored.
Of course they are.
I don't like many of you people anymore. You're one of them.
I know. I'm me sitting here giggling. Just killed my invitation for a hot tub.
You're never getting one anyway. Yeah. Did I not make that clear?
No. I'll just sweet talk the Mrs. Cheddar the next time she's here.
Good luck. She doesn't even want me in the hot. That's not true.
Well, of course she wants you in there because, you're so small it'd be easy to drown you. Just hold you under. No wonder you don't get in there.
Screw you, Roger.
Uh-oh.
Outer Point's got him. Man, I'll tell you what. He is super, super fortunate, though, because he left Tom with nothing to shoot at.
Yep.
He can cut this 5 in, but this cue ball is going to be flying at that 9 ball at about Mach 2. Damn it all, baby Cheddar. Damn it all.
I'll bring a pizza with me. I'm in.
Oh, that's horse hockey. You know how they always say that, parents, you don't have a favorite kid? You'd never choose, you never
Right.
have a favorite. It's not good.
Right?
Baby Cheddar just became number 3 child. No. And no.
Fred says he's bringing salsa and scoops.
Son of a...
We got a party, baby. I'll bring the booze and pizza.
We got a pool match going on here. And Baby Cheddar, you don't give out our address to anybody. We live in...
Lies.
We live... Yeah, I don't even have to say it. Nobody's going to believe it anyway. We live in Manitowoc.
Lies.
I'm going to start drinking again. Oh, this is a beauty.
That is a nice position to get on that, too.
The 2 was...
Whether it's
kind of the
intentional or
trouble
not.
ball.
Yep, that was a beautiful shot. That definitely helps him out, get out of this wreck.
I'll zip it. A hot tub match.
I like pepperoni, too. Oh,
Man, I'll tell you what.
Tom's struggling this
Yeah,
set.
this is a completely different Tom Follis from set number 1. So there's been non-players, viewers that have messaged me about, well, why don't you just, the long race or whatever. This is the reason why I like this format of having 3 separate sets. Because one person could get really hot and on that day, and you're done. You're toast. You know, if you just play one set, and you have a bad set, well, then you're done. This gives you an opportunity with 3 different sets. You can see what's happening right now. Now one guy is struggling. I like it. Damn it.
Ooh.
Maya, you're a foul. There probably was a foul there.
It was, but the clock locked up like at 4 seconds again, and it's like, crap. Or the TV outside. Uh-oh. That might be a little too hard.
Yeah,
oh,
he
got
away with
lucky
it, though.
with that. Yep. Little kiss on the 1. Still a little bit of a tester with that angle to pop it up in the Vincent corner and then give yourself a leave on the 8. Because I don't think the 8 goes past that 1 ball. Or if it does, it's awfully tight. At least from my view.
Oh, this might get behind the 1. And it sure did.
Agreed, Baby Cheddar. You'll become the favorite.
I think he has to mass A around this 1 ball just a smidge. I'm not 100% positive, but
I believe he called the side pocket.
no, he did not. Called it all the way down.
Oh, okay.
That is not going in that pocket either. Holy smokes.
All right, Tom.
The old triple outer
Two out of the
points.
3 balls are sitting in a pocket for you.
Triple outer points.
Just got to make the 1 ball, and the rest should be easy. I bet Tom's calling that corner pocket.
I've been your dad for 10 years. BC. All right. 2-0. I don't think actually there's still too much time on the clock. I mean, unless he makes it a really, really long game. But if Rick can pocket a ball, take 30 seconds,
do a good
take
break and
25
run on his
seconds,
next break.
right, that'll put the match out of reach.
Yeah, if Rick can, if Tom can win this game and then break and run the next one, he can tie it up pretty easily. Plenty of time for that.
Okay, who here in the chat, we have 55 viewers. Who here in the chat thinks that Maya Hoekstra is awesome? And Maya, you can't raise your own hand. Silence. Complete and utter silence. Dry break? No.
Oh, no. Something went in.
He made a striped. Oh, jeez. A lot of hands going up. I like Todd Jules' answer. Yeah, compared to what? Awesome compared to what? No doubt. Yeah, I'm going to start drinking again. Okay, you only have to raise one hand, Roger. Jeez. Not sure this is the position that Rick wanted, but I think he's got on the a shot on the 5 ball. Maybe. Maybe not. If not,
close.
I'd bank that one right now. This cut on the 2 ball is very dangerous because there's a good chance he's going to run into the 8 ball.
Yep, he could send that 8 down in that corner.
We'll find out right now. Didn't even touch it.
That one's still good. I'd give it to him. Feel the love in the chat.
Yeah, tons.
I would expect nothing less.
Feels like wearing 15-day-old underwear. Uh-oh. Look outside pocket. No.
No. Slow down just in time.
Just came up a little cheddar of the side. I understand that, Fred. That's because I show his face on camera. I get it. I get it.
That's a pretty good one.
Yeah, this is not the leave that Rick was looking for. But he can cut it in the corner, the lower right, and use that 15 as a stopper to play the 8 in the upper right. We'll find out how that works out.
Don't.
Not the worst place for that 5 ball to end up, though.
Nope.
Kind of blocks Tom's 10 and 14.
Well, he could cut the 10 in the corner now, I think. I think there's enough room off the 14 that he can cut the 10 if he wanted.
Yeah, jeez. Why don't you two get a room? Maybe Fred and Maya want to share a hot tub together. Well, that's a very fortunate miscue. Maybe you two want to share a hot tub together, eh? Huh? Uh-oh. That might just cost Tom this entire set.
Yep.
Misses the 13, pockets his 3 ball.
And gives him a shot in the
opponent,
side pocket.
Yikes.
Oopsie. Right, I like going to Olympia for the state tournament.
I tell you what, that was one of my
always fun.
favorite venues.
Yep.
Oh goodness. Now, this is another massive turn of events.
Yep.
Now Tom can, all he had to do was make that 8 ball. He's up by 3 games with 9 minutes to play. Now, if Tom can run this out, he's only down by 1.
Yep.
Crazy.
And like I say, with him breaking next, if he can break and run the next game, there could be enough time for someone to still win the actual match.
Olympia Village was the last time that I got to see and play the best banker in all of Wisconsin. I'll wait for the first person to put the name put the name in the chat. Best banker, my opinion. And it's not Ziggy. I don't think he's the best.
Two to one.
Big swing.
Yep. Oh, look. Maya says he misses Roger.
Yeah, why don't you guys share a hot tub together, too?
Dennis Babcock.
Yep, that's the guy. That was the last time I seen Dennis. Sat right next to him at the poker table, as a matter of fact. That would have been 2012.
That's a long time ago.
Mm-hmm. Wait, maybe not. Yeah, I think it was 2012. It was the year that I beat Sean Henning in the finals
Nice.
of the Double A state. It's my second state title. Craig Bear says he's the best banker. Where do you work at? Wells Fargo? You work at U.S. Bank? Which one do you work at, Craig? Who's got a funny Dennis Babcock story that they want to tell in the chat? Almost every encounter with Dennis Babcock was funny. Holy smokes. There's balls flying everywhere.
Right?
The bank of not jumping.
All right, let's see if Tom can run out this rack and tie this match up.
Oh, no kidding. Yeah, you're 100 spot on, Chad. Dennis was a freaking hoot no matter where you went. Oh boy. This might tie it up right here. That 9 ball all the way down. Follow up for the 14 next. And the rest is pretty easy. And
Ooh, wrong ball dropping in the pocket.
he does the complete opposite. What the Sean's a little taller than I am. Just a little. Okay, why is he not shooting this 1 ball right now?
I don't know. Letting the clock get in his head?
Or shooting the 2.
Or calling an extension.
I don't understand this.
Foul.
Was it?
Yeah, it ran out.
I'm going to go back and look at it real quick. Hang on.
Yeah, see, because there's that 30 seconds, and now he hits that.
Yep, that was definitely a foul. We went back and looked at the replay, and I think the clock started at 5:06 or something like that, and 30 seconds did expire. Sometimes the sound works, sometimes it doesn't.
Yep. When it doesn't, that's when I look, make sure the clocks are the TV's still running. Uh-oh. He'll be all right.
He did take a long time on that, too, deciding what he was going to do.
All right, Tom. 2-2. Rick's break. 4 minutes left, so this game is all or nothing. So Rick either needs to run out the clock to keep it at a tie to go to the third set, or he needs to win to go to the third set. If he ties and then he wins the third set, then we'll be doing a 6-ball shootout. So to a point, it's in his best interest to try and win this rack if he can. Yeah, it's kind of a ugly break. Nice shot in the side. Hits it with authority. Rick kind of buried himself on that shot. He's hoping to come around and probably get on that 13. Foul, hit the 2. All right, 2 minutes for Tom to actually end this match. Ooh, I'd have saved the 4 for last, I think.
Yeah, I don't think he can, though, because he needed the angle on the 5 to get back down for the 6 and the 2.
6 and the 2.
He's going to touch this 6-10 ball a little bit. I knew it. And that just made it. I don't think he can get that 6 ball anymore. This may have been a major change in this game.
Yep.
Now it is in Rick's best interest
to just milk out the clock and go to the third set.
Run out this clock.
I mean, like I say, if he can get it in the next minute, great, because then if you can win the third set,
now he needs to play safe.
You can get out of the yep.
He definitely needs to play safe here. Or just run the clock all the way down to as low as he could possibly get it.
Yeah, he should take an extension here, and that would
would
run it
too.
out. Ooh, failed into safety.
But, oh my gosh, he's got 26 seconds left.
Yep. That counts.
This is going to cost him the entire match.
It could.
Oh my gosh, you got to be... And he missed it.
Yeah, he rushed on it
Oh
too
my
much.
gosh, he missed it.
Almost won the match in 10 seconds. Crazy.
All right, we're going to a third set. Get you a new scoreboard. It's hard to get my fat stomach past the counter.
No, you give me plenty of room. It's good.
All right, Tom Follis breaking, and we need to add 5 minutes to the clock.
Yep.
All right, set number 3. Each player has 1.5 games under their belt. So if this is a tie, guess who wins?
Whoever wins the shootout.
Nope.
The viewers
No.
to watch a shootout.
No, we just had a tie.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
We just had a tie. So if this ties, Tom Follis wins the match because he won the first set.
Yep.
What a crazy ending to that set.
Yep.
I mean,
I thought he was going to pull it off there for a half a second.
and had he made that 2 in the side, he still had plenty of time left.
Yep. He had like 13, 14 seconds to
Right.
pocket that 8.
Shot it right into the rail. It's like watching Maya Hoekstra shoot pool or Roger Pregler, you know. Just shoot it right into a rail.
Whoopsie.
Yeah. For some reason, that buzzer is not working again.
Yeah. Well, at least the clock keeps working.
Right. Yeah. Not even gonna mess with it.
Fred's trying to get that number 1 crown back.
No kidding. Got something to say, Fred. Say it. Well, this is a golden opportunity for and he's okay. He can still make that 9 in the side. Roll forward, play the 13 in the other side, somehow get back down to the 12.
Right? Dan says the buzzer's working on the stream.
That is a foul. Tom just nudged the 12 with his finger as he was bridging and called a foul on himself. Ouch.
Yep. Would have been nice to get it tied up right away instead of coming from behind.
Maya Hoekstra's favorite 3 words. Coming from behind. Sorry. Sorry. My apologies.
No, you're
Sorry.
not. Well, hello, Tom.
What's going on, Tom Jeffers? You got a pretty fast game too, Tom, so I don't think you'd have any problem with this.
Yep.
You don't dawdle around or dilly-dally or, you get up and shoot all the time. Well, with that being said, coming up in 9 days, okay, 10, technically 10, but today's almost over.
Ooh.
Yep, this is not what he wanted. He may have a shot at this 12 ball. I think he does. He does have a shot at this 4 ball. He has a window between the 12, 13, 7 to still pocket this 4. That's pretty fortunate. Yes, as a matter of fact, I wanted to mention that too, and I will put it on the stream before
Ooh, denied.
before this ends tonight. what the schedule looks like. Because next week we have the semifinals of 1.4. We have Dan Vogel is playing Nick Sumnicht, and Jason Schofield. Oh no! I think it's Jason Schofield, and the last remaining lady in the entire field of 64 players, Big Gretchen Freilich, is going to be back. I believe it's Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. So you're going to want to tune in for those. And they've had a little bit of time off, getting the UPL Ultimate KO started. Obviously, it's part of it is for promotion as well for the UPL League coming up, but also for, I think it's just, I love it for pool. This time clock and match clock and everything.
You're ready for the time clock for the finals, right, Dan?
Oh, yeah, crap. Yeah, Dan and Gretchen are playing, and Jason and Nick are playing against each other. Sorry, yes. Who do you pick between Dan and Gretchen? Because be a lot of Gretchen fans out there.
Yep.
A lot of Dan fans out there, too. All right. 6.5 minutes taken off the clock. Bringing the lead instead of tied. It is now 2 ahead for Rick.
Who dances? Yep, bring it on.
Bring on the timer. Those are going to be 2 very exciting matches. I cannot wait to see who's playing in the finals. I mean, it's over $8,000 for first place, that's awesome for $4.99 and under Fargo. I think it's fabulous. What's going on, Randy Parlick? Tuning in from Anago. Good evening to Patrick Carlson as well. The stream table gets washed, cleaned, scrubbed, all kinds of good stuff on Friday. Can't wait for that. We're going to get not a fresh felt, but a cleaner felt. I don't think changing the felt in the middle of a tournament is always such a good idea.
Yeah.
I'm going to make sure it's clean for next week, though.
And wax the balls.
You wax your own balls. I don't do that stuff.
That'd make it interesting.
Yep, this is not what Tom wanted here.
Where am I tuning in from, Dale?
You currently live in Botswana, Patrick Carlson. Or
Cancun.
Tasmania.
Nice shot.
Transylvania.
2-5 combo, or is it going to take the 6?
I would not play that 2-5 combo, but it's because he can actually get the 5.
Yeah, if he can get the right lead on the 5, he can break out the 2.
Yeah, that 2 is kind of nasty. Yeah, I think he's just got to follow forward. Just a smidge. Yep, this is ideal.
Oh, buzzer's working again.
Yeah, cool.
Stupid TV.
I tell you, this thing is fickle. I don't think it's the TV. I think if I did a different iPad or a new iPad or something. But I had that one that, from Android. That piece of crap.
Right?
You better shoot. I'm telling you, he really presses it right till the end.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be complaining too much about this.
Nope.
Rick kind of gave a gesture of need to get a little bit better, blah, blah. Nah, this is not bad because he can run in right to the 11 for a stopper on the cue ball and have a perfect shot on
the 7.
On the 7. I don't think I would have put that much on it because he ended up in a worse position than if he would have just ran into the 11 ball.
Yep.
Because now he's very flat on the 7 and has to get somewhere over by the 13 to play the 8 in the side. 'Cause he can't get down to the bottom of the cue ball. Nope, he's going to play it in the Vincent Didio pocket. I would not want to play any ball in that pocket, especially
right?
when it's for the win.
And with that much distance.
Yeah, and it's still a full pocket, but that 12, it does affect your eyesight. This is for a very commanding lead, and
missed it.
Doesn't even come
bad.
close.
Hit that terrible.
He hit that
Terrible.
Bud Snyder says, I wonder how many laps a guy can run around the table and still get a shot off in 30 seconds. I think we should ask the pro. There is a professional table walker that intentionally walks around the table, I don't know, 2, 3, 4 times. He's known all over the state for doing it. On purpose. We should find out. I'm not going to mention his name. But somebody else will. Because he does it intentionally. Anyway, I don't know. I think I could probably get around the table because I've got a lot shorter legs than everybody. I think once. Once in 30 seconds. All right. Huge difference. That miss on the 8 ball may prove to be very, very costly at the end of this match.
Yep.
Let's talk about Dumper Dan. Can't beat the fleet. Where clean, modern, newer boats, an experienced professional crew, and a one-owner business make all the difference. You'll enjoy fishing aboard any of their 6 tournament-winning, fully equipped, matching Baja Cruiser sport fishing boats. Damn, I got that one good this time. Troll on beautiful Lake Michigan for quality trout and salmon aboard Sheboygan, Wisconsin, all-time largest charter fishing fleet. And, of course, that is Dumper Dan himself. He is going. Actually, there's 3 players from Sheboygan. I'm sorry, 4 players from Sheboygan that all made it past the first round. We've got Jim Sorensen, Todd Jewell from last night, Tim Stockinger, and Dumper Dan are all in round 2. I say that because I used to live there.
Ooh, a little jabby and hard on that shot. I don't know if it's because he was trying to break out to 3-6.
Ouch. Yeah, real funny, Roger. Real funny. Rudy McGill, what's going on? And again, Rudy's going to be here tomorrow night. I think we're playing at 7 o'clock tomorrow night, right? Pretty sure. Rudy's taking on Mr. Fong Wen. Fong, I believe, has played in every single KO challenge that he could up to this point. Scotch doubles, both of them. Played in 1.0, 1.2, 1.3. Couldn't play in this one.
That's actually not the worst to miss because he really didn't leave Tom much to shoot at. Ooh, nice shot in the Vincent pocket.
Oh, that's brutal.
But an unlucky
got that
leave.
10.
Yeah, he's got the 10.
That's still pretty nasty. He's got to find a pocket for the 11, the 12. The 9-14 is ugly. Oh, jeez. Breaks it the 10 away from the 3 and gives him a straight-in shot.
Yeah, I don't know if I would have tried breaking that 12 out with that shot. I think I'd have tried to pocket the 10 in the corner and then, if anything, break up the my 14-9.
He had that. That was like a 3-railer. You see that?
Mm-hmm. Wanted to use the whole pocket.
Real funny, Fred.
Why? He's just looking out for your good because you don't want you
Yeah.
to hit your head on the bottom of the table.
I get it. Yeah. I'm sure that's his biggest concern is my well-being.
We're always looking out for your well-being.
You have to, otherwise I'm going to hurt myself. That's what do you think Mrs. Cheddar's job is? Oh!
Ooh, got lucky
Need a
with
ball in
bumping the
hand.
5, though.
Doesn't he? Oh, he did get hit.
Yeah, he hit
That's
the
right,
5
he hit
and the
the
5
5.
touched the rail, so he got away with that.
That's just unfreaking believable. You miss your object ball and hit another one of yours. If he's got a little bit of an angle, and I think he does on this 10 ball,
He might
to
be
run into that 9-14.
Yep.
Might have to. I think you just straight follow. Don't want to force it too much. That's a great
Beautiful
shot.
hit.
That is a beautiful shot. Now,
And
can
I
he
think,
find a way to get on that 11
I
ball?
think the 11 goes in the side. I would play your
Oh,
14
God.
and play the 11 next.
No way. I don't think there's any way that's going to go in that side pocket. That is a brutal angle.
I'm just saying it is remotely possible.
It is.
I didn't say it was easy. I didn't say it was a gimme.
I think I would hit this. I would play the 9 first with follow. And then
try and break out that 11
he
again.
can break out the 11. I think this is the wrong shot. I mean, he can. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. He's going to play this in the side. We're going to find out if Chris is right.
No, not if he's drawing it.
This is tough.
I mean, if you could just float it in before, great. But what are you going to do with
goodness.
the 9 ball?
Oh, my goodness.
Here's a cut that I don't want.
I'd take it. Extension. I'll tell you what, not many extensions have been used in any of this match.
Yeah, neither player's been taking advantage of their extensions. Ooh, nice cut.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh. And makes the crazy super hard cut on the 11 and then misjudged the 8-ball cut. That hurts.
Oh, no. That was half a second away from a foul.
Yep. I'm sure Tom would have been all right with that. Ball in hand on the 8-ball.
Dead straight. Dead straight and both balls on the rail. Or very close to it. Andy's shooting in the pocket that he's already missed an 8-ball in. Not to commentator's curse or anything, but...
Uh-huh. Not bad, but all you could do with it.
What a huge swing.
Yeah, from tying up the match to being down 2. Plenty of time yet, though, to catch back up.
Plenty of time.
Yep.
There is more than enough time for Tom to come back. But
he can't afford to be missing balls like that, though.
Yeah, no doubt. But, so, Tom winning the first set. Yeah, Tom won the first set, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then tying the second set. If Rick can hold on to this 2-game lead or even a 1-game lead, we're playing a shootout tonight, folks. Man,
I mean, Tom's not out of it if he doesn't win the set, because then we go to the shootout. But why run around the table if you don't have to?
No doubt.
Although it's exciting for us, so
wow.
Let's run around the table.
All right, away we go. And
ball pocketed.
This is an ugly rack. Everything is over on the east side of the table.
Here's a crazy oh, he's got the 13. Never
does.
mind.
Let's talk about David Menden just for a little bit. He's the owner of DKM Carpentry LLC, and he is a small family-owned business located in Jackson, Wisconsin. serving communities in Washington, Ozaukee, Waukesha, Dodge, and Milwaukee counties. With over 2 decades of carpentry experience, they are able to serve their customers with outstanding quality work at a fair and affordable price. Well, let me tell you what he all can do. Actually, it'd be easier for me to name the things that he can't do, or that's not on this list, but I'm going to give it a try again. Their services include, but are not limited to,
Here we go.
rough carpentry, finished carpentry, full interior remodels, siding, windows and door replacement, kitchen and bathroom remodels, basement finishes, staircases, railings, decks, additions, sheds, garages, fences, and so much more. We offer free in-home consultations and formal estimates with zero obligation from you. Their goal is always to exceed their clients' expectations in every aspect. Guaranteed. Give them a call today and see how they can help you improve the look, efficiency, and value of your property inside and out. 262-808-6523. Ask for David. Randy Parlick, when have you ever known my volume to go down? The trick is getting on this 2-ball. Oh. I don't think he's looking at it, but I think he can shoot the 2 right now. Oh, he's not even looking at it.
Yep.
I
think
am
you're
almost positive he can see that 2 right now. Oh, no. If he doesn't get out this rack. Oh, no. If he does not get out this rack and he goes back and watches this, he's going to be pretty unhappy with himself.
Yep.
I am almost, because he did not even take a look at it.
Yep. Got a little bit of tunnel vision there. Ooh, got away with it, though. Got on the 2. Just pocket the 2. 8 goes on either side.
Is anybody else's volume not good right now? That's not going to make it to the
Nope.
pocket.
Didn't hit it hard
I'll
enough.
tell you what. He did not leave
Didn't leave much.
for Rick at all.
15 ball. Maybe.
Yep. All he's got to do is play safe, really. And even if he does make this 15, this is a tough out. And he shot it right into the rail. Another Roger Pregler move.
Here we go. A little massive shot through the window.
Dear Lord, no. Absolutely not.
No sense of adventure.
I would slow roll this. Oh, goodness. Oh, and that's why. Oh, my gosh. If that cue ball stays on the table.
Yep, that'd have been an excellent
Rick
safety.
had nothing to shoot at. I'd be shooting that 14 first. This is destined for a shootout, folks. Nobody's ever accused me of being too far away from the mic either. That was a good shot.
Yes, it was. Pumped the 11 off the rail. Makes life a little easier.
This is destined for a shootout. if Rick can finish this game, it's next to I shouldn't say it's impossible, but it's going to be tough to come back. I think tomorrow night's match is going to be, oh no, he went too far on this. He's got a super thin cut on this 12 now in the side. He rolled way too far. I think tomorrow night's match is going to be fantastic because Fong is great at playing fast-paced 8-ball. Well, fast-paced anything.
Yep. Yeah, he doesn't mess around.
No.
He picks that shot and he goes. Sometimes whether it's right or wrong, he just gets down and goes. This is what I'm doing. This is where I'm going. Bam.
All right, if this 8-ball drops, that is massive for Rick Holmes. Whew. Pounds it in there. Well, you know what, Fred?
Here you go.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you what, Fred. Let me get this just for you.
I think it's on the third screen, if I remember correctly.
Shot Tom right in the back of the head.
Right in the back of the head. Boom, shakalaka.
Was the sound on? Let me know. Oh, wait. I'll just turn the volume up on my phone. Let's find out.
Yep, sound's working.
Yep, it works.
Somebody's dog's awake.
Let's do that again. Oh, Tom's out of the way.
Just because it's fun.
6-ball shootout. You know what? I'm gonna make a new graphic for a 6-ball shootout. Holy big break.
Yep, ball pocketed.
Well, I would much rather have stripes than solids. So if he could play that 14-ball, he's not looking around. Yep, I think this is going to cost him the game. We're definitely going to, because now he's got to find a way to get on the 5 and the 3, whereas the stripes were completely open. Everything is open. Here's where the trouble starts. 1, 2, where?
Coming downtown. Oh,
yeah,
almost,
he's in
almost
trouble.
Almost got on that 3.
He is in big trouble. Now he's in bigger trouble.
I think it goes.
Oh, it might go between the 9 and the 10 now.
Yep.
No way.
And he'll break out the 5. Oh, he tried to carom it. I thought it went in the corner.
It may have, too.
And I think that angle would have given him the 5.
This is where Rick really has to just
milk it out.
Clock. It don't take 25 seconds to shoot each ball.
Which he kind of does anyways, but yep. Rick just needs to keep playing at the pace he's been playing at.
We are going to a shootout. Let's get out the white gloves. Three out of 9 matches have gone to a shootout so far.
Crazy.
I like it. I would make that thing buzz every time.
Yep.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have we're going to have the players take a 5-minute break again. I'm going to brief them on the rules of the 6-minute shootout. There's not a whole lot. I mean, 6-ball shootout, not 6 minutes. Jeez, that's a long shootout.
That'd be a long time.
1 minute per ball. Well, it'd be like watching Roger play.
Right?
So we'll get that out of the way. And then Chris is going to toggle back and forth between the player area on here and the shootout screen. Oh, watch this watch it go to, and he's going to have a shot. That's insane.
It is insane.
Oh, and he's got a shot at the 5. That's funny. Watch him come back and win. No,
Nope,
not anymore.
nope. Got to pocket the 5 for that.
So, that way the viewers can see the TV as well, because Chris is going to be casting the time clock, or I should say the timer, for the shootout, so that way you get to see what the first player's score was.
Oh, look at that. Perfect leave.
Why would you do that? I don't understand why you just don't just shoot that with just follow. You know, you can make that 9 from almost anywhere on the table. Yep, Brewers up 7-2.
Ooh. That sounded like a miscue. Oh, got it though.
I think it's in Todd's best interest to develop some confidence in pocketing a couple of balls, because it's going to take... I don't know how excited it is for the players. You know, I try to put myself in the player's position all the time. If I'm in the lead, I win the first set. There's no way in hell I want to go to a shootout.
Right.
You know? Screw that. I want to whoop their butt. Right?
Yep.
The player coming from behind, yeah, I'll go to a shootout. But when you get in a position like this, the only people that really want to see a shootout
Are the viewers.
is the viewers.
Because I want to see somebody running around the
Right.
table with their head cut off.
The viewers and the commentators are the one that really want to see the shootout. So I'll give the viewers, as long as you're watching and it is inevitable that it's going to happen, I'm going to be racking balls 1 through 6. One ball will be on the spot. I will rack them myself with a magic rack to make sure both players have the exact same rack. Extension by Rick.
The first extension he's used the entire match.
Right. Whoever won the leg is the first person to shoot. No, let me take that back. Whoever won the leg, which I believe was Tom.
Nope, it was
Or
Rick.
Rick. Rick won the leg, so he has the option to either shoot in the shootout first or defer
And
to Tom and
Tom
make him shoot
first.
first.
Yep.
And me, I've said this right from the start. I would much rather be the one shooting first than anything. All right, so he's just winging at everything.
Right.
All right, we're down to 20 seconds. I am going to mute my mic, and you're stuck with Chris for a while. I'm going to run to the restroom. Get the players ready for a shootout.
Yep.
Oh, wait.
Nice,
Hang on a second.
nice job, Rick.
Hang on a second. This is for you, Fred.
All right, I'll sets that up. I'll set up the iPad to start the timer. So we'll probably have you guys watch that. And then once it's done and they're done doing the shootout, I'll show you the timer. But yeah, this is the timer that the players will see when they're running around the table.
So go from overhead so they can see,
Yep,
and then to, yeah. Beautiful.
I got it. I know what I'm doing. Kind of. Yeah, let's go for the shootout. No, not yet. He's using the towel to clean the chalk off the balls first. Dale's going to put his gloves on to put the balls in position. Ooh, and Rick chose to have Tom go first. Interesting. Yeah, they're asking a question about if the balls are moving or not. You cannot hit the cue ball until it stops moving. You cannot shoot at a object ball that is moving yet. So like if he hits a ball, pockets a ball, and let's say the 4 ball's still rolling, but he's looking at the 3 ball because it's not moving, he can hit that while the other ball is still rolling. I don't know how to get the holes off the table. I tried. Oh, hang on a second. Maybe Dale can help us. He's coming back in. Oh, hang on.
So make sure that you stop the clock when the last ball drops, not when the cue ball stops.
How do I get the bullet holes back
when
off?
the last ball drops.
Oh. All right. We're ready. Bullet holes are off. We ready for some fun? Well, this could be a good time. Ooh, maybe not. Actually, this will still be a semi-decent time, actually. .22 seconds. That is the time to beat. That was a really good pace, actually. Hello, Jim. Welcome in time for the shootout. All right, 38-22. Reset. Go back to the overhead view. All right. Time to beat. 38 seconds. Well, I wouldn't be taking warm-up strokes. He's in trouble. He ain't going to make it. Ooh, nice shot. Oh, it's going to be close. Oh. $40.58. Actually, probably 41 because I hit it just before that 6 drop. So that's an exciting way to end with well, that was a fun, exciting match. One player winning the first match. The boys tying the second one. And then Tom Randy winning the third one. It was fun. All right. That is an exciting way to end the match. Maybe not for the players, but definitely for us. All right. Dale talking with the boys a little bit.
What a match. What a match.
Excellent match.
I'll tell you what, for it to come down to 2 seconds, and literally a 2-second difference, and I was just telling Rick too, a little bit less cue ball movement, and it would have been either very close, it would have been within tenths of a second.
Yep.
Of that either being a tie. I don't know how you're going to tie it, 38.22.
Right.
Because then we're going to have to question the operator. Yeah, but what a great match.
Yep. Great ending.
Oh, that was fun.
I'm like, oh, he ain't got it. And then all of a sudden he got up and had that little bump on these last two up here. I'm like, ooh, it's going to be awfully, awfully close.
Yeah, and to play the fourth ball, to get right between those two. That was impressive.
That was kind of impressive.
And makes a long shot on the 3 ball to get, that was fun to watch. I hope everybody enjoyed it just as much as we did. So, tomorrow, Rudy McGill and Fong Wen, I believe, I mentioned earlier that I was going to put it up there and I did not. But let me show you what the calendar looks like for August. So, again, tomorrow night is at 6 o'clock. Wait a minute. 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock. Yep. So, the one that you see on the 7th, which is Thursday, is the one that is Rick Chamberlain and Vincent Didio. That is moved to the following week on the 14th at 4 o'clock. Instead. So that's going to be a much earlier match. But tomorrow night will be Rudy McGill and Fong, and that'll be the last match until Sunday. And actually there is 2 on Sunday at 5 o'clock and 7 o'clock. So then we've got the semifinals of, and I guarantee I'm going to get it right this time, Dan Vogel and Gretchen Freilich in the semifinals. Guaranteed $2,500 apiece. At this point. Then we've got Jason Schofield and Nick Sumnick on Tuesday, or flip-flop those, and then back into the UPL. So thanks, everybody, again for being here. As always, you guys are the best.
Thank you.
Much appreciated.
Have a good evening.
And all of these fine folks.
All the sponsors, all the viewers. Makes it awesome.
Big shout out to Matt and Adam Carlson here, Rob, the entire staff here at the Varsity Club. They let me do exactly what I want to do, and I greatly appreciate that more than they're ever going to know, because I don't know if they realize, but this this is my life. So big shout out to them. I greatly appreciate everything they've let me do, and as always, all of the other sponsors. I can't thank you enough. So, oh, by the way, you're getting a bill very soon for next year's sponsorship. Thank you to all my co-commentators. Chris Green, as always, he's here all the time. Greatly appreciated. You, the viewers, thanks so very much, and have a pleasant rest of your evening, everyone.
Thank you. See you tomorrow.